Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a couple of cards using a bunch of products, okay? So we're going to be using the Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. This is a 12 by 12, and I cut mine down to 4 by 6. We're going to be using the Hooray for Surprises stamp set. We're going to be using Hope Your Birthday is Wonderful. We're going to be using the Unbounded Love stamp set, the Flowers of Beauty bundle. So that's the stamps along with the dies. Okay, so these are some of the products we're going to be using. And before we start our projects, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So we have our paper pumpkin kit, Life is Sweet, that makes 9 cards, has a shy shamrock stamping spot, features all the new end colors, the 24 to 26 end colors. We have the Thanks and Beyond dies add-on. You can purchase those for $12. The item number is 164397. These dies do coordinate with April, May, and June paper pumpkin kits, and they are available while supplies last. And you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber in order to purchase those dies. So there's a link in the description box below for you to go ahead and sign up for the Paper Pumpkin. Next, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I have stuffed full of new, used, all retired Stampin' Up products. I'm asking $30 for each box. Shipping is included. I can only sell them and mail them in the United States. If you're interested, email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com. Next, we have our host code. This is the code I want you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, don't use that host code because you're going to qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free products from Stampin' Up, and I don't want you to miss out on any of your freebies. Next, we have our Join Special. For the month of May, when you purchase the starter kit, you're going to get some freebies in your kit, okay? So the starter kit is $99 plus tax. You get to choose whatever you want from the catalog up to $125, all right? $125 for $99 plus tax. On top of that, Stampin' Up is going to give you a bunch of in color products for free. It's an $82 value. You're going to get a classic stamping pad in each one of the new in colors. You're going to get a variety pack of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. You're going to get 6 by 6 designer series paper in the new in colors, as well as the Stampin' Right markers in all 5 new in colors. That's over $200 worth of product in your starter kit for $99 plus tax, and the shipping is going to be free. So if you're interested in joining Stampin' Up, or you're going to spend more than $99 on an order, go ahead and get this starter kit. Link in the description box for you to sign up and join my team, Honeybee Stamping Hive. I would love to have you. Okay, that is all of our buzzworthy business. Let's go ahead and get to these projects because we have a couple to do. So we're going to be using the Kendra's Card Challenge number 14, and we're going to be doing sketches number 8 and 9. So these 2 sketches here, okay? So let's get started. I am going to be rotating sketch number 8. We're going to be using a Berry Burst card base. This is 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5.5. And I've gone ahead and put our inside in. It's just a plain basic white 3.5 by 4 3/4 with a little strip of some of the 24 to 26 Glimmer specialty paper. Okay. Next, we're going to have some pretty peacock and one of our pattern papers from the design. And this is pattern letter B. We're going to glue these 2 together. And I'm going to use my Tombow multi-purpose liquid glue. Woo! Let me get that off my hands. Put that onto our cardstock here. Just centering it up. Just like that. Then we're going to add this to our card base. Just like that. Okay. Next, we have a couple of pieces of the pattern paper. These are C and D, and I've cut them according to this card sketch, along with the pretty peacock paper. On the card sketch, it gives you all the measurements that you're going to need for these cards. I will have a link in the description box on how to get this free PDF from Kendra. So that you can get all the measurements. Let me see. I need to move that over a bit. Maybe a bit more. Can we still move it? Come on. I need some room for this one. Okay. So we have that put together. Next, we're going to do some stamping. So I changed the measurements for this basic white sentiment layer or image layer. And I am going to go ahead and stamp our sentiment. And we're going to be using Berry Burst ink. And I'm going to stamp our sentiment in the upper right-hand corner here. Just like that. That is so pretty. That's a nice color. Then I have some Pretty in Pink. And we're going to stamp the little cake image. We're going to put that right here. That is so pretty. Okay. That's all the stamping. So now we're going to glue this to some of our shimmer paper that is in Pretty in Pink. Not shimmer, glimmer paper. I'm going to layer this on here. Just like that. Oh, we can probably get that centered a little better there. Okay. Ooh. Do I need more glue? It's coming up. Okay, let's get this put down to our card base. And we're going to put that right about here. Whoop. Like that. We're going to take this layer and put it on here. Right about here, like this. Just like that. Okay, and then to finish this card up, we're going to get some of the 24-26 resin dots. And I think I'm going to use the Pretty in Pink. I'm just going to put 3 in a row right here. Just like that. And that is our first card done. What do you think? Isn't that cute? I changed the sketch just a little to suit my needs. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the second card because that one is a little more involved. So I have a piece of basic white here. We're going to start off with doing some stamping. So I have my images on their blocks, and we're going to be using Summer Splash ink. I think I'm going to need some grid paper here. I'm not stamping off, but I think I'm going to go over the edge. So the first thing I am going to stamp off, aren't I? I think this is the solid. So let's see. Yeah, this is the solid image. We're going to stamp that off and then stamp it onto our card front. Oh boy, is that the solid? Then we're going to take the other image. We're going to line this up. Hopefully I won't get my head in the way. Okay, that lined up pretty good. So we have that. I think that's all we need this ink for. Yes, that's it for that. Okay, And we are going to add a piece of designer series paper on here like this. But before we do that, I just wanted to place that there. We're going to stamp our sentiment using the Petunia Pop. And it says, "You are a true blessing." And we're going to put that right here on the side, trying to get it straight. Just like that. Okay. Now, that's all the stamping done. So let's go ahead and put this little banner piece on. And it's just going to go straight to the top of this piece of paper like this. Just make sure it's straight. Okay. Then I have a piece of the Petunia Pop glimmer paper, and we're going to layer this on. Ooh. Try to get it straight, Shauna. Try to get it straight. Okay. So that is that. Now let me bring out our card base here. So we have a card base of 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And then I scored it again, well, I think it was 1 1/4 to make a book fold. I've gone ahead and done the inside. We have some Summer Splash, basic white, with another strip of the designer series paper. I stamped "May all your wishes come true." This is Shy Shamrock in the leaves and some of the glimmer paper. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down because we want to make our book binding card here, and this needs to be closed. Okay, so we have that. Then we're going to go ahead and glue this onto the front of the card. Get these corners. We don't want anything coming up. So we're going to put this right here in the center of this portion of the card. Just like that. Then I have some more designer series paper over here. And we're going to put these on the little side piece. Gonna put this right here. Trying to line it up with the glimmer paper. Let's put this piece on real quick to make sure I have it spaced out correctly. Okay, that looks pretty good. Whoop. And just to make it cohesive with this side, I have a little strip of the glimmer paper, and we're gonna just add this with some liquid glue right down the middle of these two strips here. So let's go ahead and do that. Whoop. Got to keep it straight. Okay. And then I went ahead of time and stamped, where's the stamp set? Let me show you. Okay, ahead of time, I went ahead and stamped these flowers in Petunia Pop. I stamped this off in Petunia Pop, full strength in the little flowers here. And then I used our dies right here to cut it out, and they cut out individual flowers when you do it. So just to save time, I did that, and I've already put them up on dimensionals. And now we're just going to add our flowers onto here. So let's see. We have our little tiny flowers that I think I'm going to put at the top. Just going to put some random places because I'm not sure where they're supposed to go. This is my first time using these stamps, these particular images. So I'm just going to lay them in here. Let's see, maybe this way. Yeah, I like it that way better. Just like that. We're going to take the next set of flowers. I think we'll put these maybe like this. Like this, like this. And we're going to take these, pop them on right about there. Then I have two little individual ones. I'm going to put, let's put one right there. This one is kind of big. I think I should have, I want to trade them. But trade them out. I want to put this one there and the smaller one I'm going to put up right there. Okay. So that is that card done, except for the embellishments. So let's add some embellishments on here. And I think we have enough petunia pop going on. I'm going to use the Summer Splash. So I'm just going to put two up here. And I'll use one. I'll put it right there next to the sentiment. And that is our card done. What do you think? Isn't that cute? Oh man, I like these flowers. That's pretty. Okay, that's the inside. Let's get card number 1 back in and show you those two together. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.